Hi, my name is Petite BREAUX. I'm the author of Slightly Bruised and a Little Broken. It's a memoir of my life. What inspired me to write the book was a lot of things that you see on the news, you watch on TV, and it's all about domestic violence, abuse. And so it always reminds me of things that happened in my past. It's like as far as my employment, getting fired or terminated from one job, and being lied on for no reason whatsoever. But the whole focus of the book is the domestic violence, abuse, rape, and molestation. First, it was the molestation as a child. I was probably no more than 10 or 11 years old. That was with the step-grandfather. And no one ever knew about that. My grandfather was really good to me. He gave me everything I wanted. So when these things were going on and I wasn't supposed to tell anyone, you know, as a child, you think keeping a secret is a game. So I never told anyone. And so it continued for a while. I was home with my grandmother a lot. So I lived with them a lot whenever I could. So my mother was in a different state at the time. So when we moved back to the same state where my mother was, it just stopped. So no one ever knew about that. Then as a teenager, with Charmaine and Cecile's father, Gabe, the teenage abuse, he was just, like I said, teenage abuse. It was several reasons that he was snapped because I didn't want to be intimate with him or just whatever the reason was. And so as a young girl, I still didn't tell anyone what was going on with that. And so after I had my children, you know, I just always said as a child, 18, I was leaving home, getting on my own. And when I turned 18, that's what I did. And then a couple of years later, pregnant with Malik, I met Christian. Well, although we had already been going, we went to high school together, but I ended up talking to him again some years later. And we got together, and he was the nicest guy. He accepted me pregnant with Malik at 8 months, 8 months pregnant. So he was a nice guy at the beginning, but never thought. He just said that he would never be like any other man to hit a woman. So I took him at face value with that. And then down the road, he became, I don't know if you would say jealous or just, I don't know what his reasons were. Just small reasons, then he would become very violent at times in front of my children. And then I let him move me out of town. We were all together in one state where I had family, and we decided we was gonna get married, and we moved out of town, and I took my kids and we moved out of town, and it just became worse. And that was a mistake, to move out of town with someone where you had no support system. And he just became extremely violent. And this went on for 5 to 6 years. And I can say that the abuse went on for the entire time, maybe once a week or once a month, but it was regular. Until the very last time when I found the way out and I moved while he wasn't home. And once he found that out, he was extremely mad, and he found me, and that's when he almost nearly took my life. But I survived, and I am a stronger person today. I recently had a book signing November 7th at the Marriott. I had some friends and coworkers to attend. The book signing went pretty well. It was emotional. You can feel the love in the room.
I thank the Lord for you every day.
Yes.
Every day. Because it could have been the other way around. You weren't supposed to stand right there.
And then in the book, I got real mad in a portion of it, and I had to put it down, you know, because you're not supposed to let anger, you know, get into you like that.
We got to open up and express some things about each other. Wallace was there, and he got to answer some questions. Charmaine was there. And all in all, I think the book signing went well. I'm hoping that my book would help others see that there's a way out, and when they see the first signs of abuse, to just try to seek help and let somebody know what's going on so that they can get out in time. They don't have to stay. It's better to speak up and let your voice be heard instead of staying in and being abused. And I thought after 20-something years of being silent, it was time to open up in order to heal myself from my past events. The book was necessary for me to get it out for my own personal healing and to tell the truth as I saw it. I wasn't writing the book to hurt anyone or harm anyone, but the truth on my end for myself needed to be told. To purchase my book, go to www.amazon.com, or you can visit my website, www.petitebreaux.com. Thank you for watching.